Good luck to both of you.
You wonder if somehow Chris Byrd can't get the crowd on his side, if he can...
Cuts such an imposing and dramatic figure in there. Well, the judges, the photographers, and others at ringside, and Beabucci in the early rounds, while losing those rounds to Byrd, got to Byrd's body. Klitschko, will he go there, or will he stick with his head?
Rounds as he started to try to beat on Byrd anywhere in his body.
Really firing it. He wants to set up the right hand, and he gets Byrd with the right hand, hits him in the corner, and all.
It's clear that Byrd has already seen that since he's a southpaw.
A lot of conviction. Referee in the fight is Gino Rodriguez. So round one becomes a bit of a game of cat and mouse as Klitschko, his own offensive assault, moving for tact early in the second round. He's been much more active here against Byrd than he is almost frightening.
It looks as though Byrd is trying to chop down a support.
Use your left. Use your left.
Incidentally, he also speaks Ukrainian, Russian, and English.
Fluid athlete, but he's awfully big and strong.
Byrd's feeling was, if he can get into the second half of the fight, Klitschko may tie him. Copy box numbers in round number one. Klitschko 11.
Klitschko is not, that right hand looked like.
What Klitschko tries to do. Catch. Klitschko missed 210 amateur fights, and then a 5 or 6 went down, and I was out. Right hand trying to punch through the...
Tire himself out, but Klitschko is fighting a pretty disciplined,
and perhaps breaking down their will. Jimmy Thunder in Connecticut, the classic case. More accomplished body puncher.
says he likes to make...
He goes to the ropes. His shoe hits that.
Has a chance of working out. There's Klitschko trying to fire the right hand. The expectation is that most heavyweights would. It didn't turn out to be the case. He even went so far as to buy an
escapology. But can you beat a guy in his hometown?
But he's having to try to aim those right hands instead of...
Sterling performance unless he ends it with a knock.
7 knockout streak will go away. Translation, you got to throw more punches. And now Byrd is doing it.
Russians or former Russians are not the favorite people. I think that Klitschko was an arrogant Russian.
Whether that means the fight is changing in his direction remains to be seen.
Byrd's father saying he can't.
His brother Vladimir simultaneously speaks to him in Russian. Heavyweight fight in Berlin, Germany, between the towering. Now a harder right hand. Byrd comes back with the left. Again, Klitschko to the body, and this time a big right hand.
Through the target, because it's too hard to do that with Byrd.
Larry would give him just as much credit for an intelligent, well thought out decision victory over Byrd as for they are considerably quieter.
Nothing behind those punches.
Against it, going to Berlin to fight Klitschko on what amounts at this point to his home. But Byrd not firing back as Klitschko targets, and now they're... I think Klitschko knows what's coming at this point. Translator Cornelius Winter telling us now that Klitschko's trainer has said, but he's still using it and throwing it, and it's the right hand that does the big damage most of the time anyway. By landing back in counter, and Klitschko fires a left hook and then comes back. Byrd trying to dull Klitschko into believing that he had hurt him with the right. Byrd fires back with the left of his own. Crowd loves what Byrd is doing. Dancing right hand. That's exactly what Cornelius Winter just told us.
I can't believe what I just seen.
Vitali Klitschko.
What I just saw. You have a bad hand, so what?